To begin this pattern, grab your scissors. I'm using medium weight yarn, number 4, 100% acrylic. I'm using 3 different colors, starting with brown, going to yellow, so it's like a sunflower, and then third color is optional for the border. Next, I'm using a size G6 4mm crochet hook. Take color number 1. I'll move my scissors so that we can make this slip knot. Color number 1, make a loop, then bring that loop down and pull. You just made a slip knot, and that's where we'll begin. Tighten up, not too tight, but tight enough. And from here, we'll start by chaining 4 stitches. Grab the short end of your yarn, hold it with you, and then with the hook part facing towards you, we'll yarn over and pull a loop through. That's 1. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, 3, yarn over, pull through 4. If we counted, we'd see 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's a chain 4. Through that first stitch, we'll close up to make a circle. Insert your hook. Again, yarn over. This is a slip stitch. We pull that loop through the first stitch, then pull that loop through the second stitch, and that is a slip. You may have to remove some yarn so that you can see the inside of this circle right here. Let's chain 2 stitches, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, and now to the inside of the circle, not on one of these stitches, but the inside of the circle, add 11 double crochets. Yarn over, insert your crochet hook into the circle, yarn over, and pull through a loop. You have 3 loops on your crochet hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. That's 1. If we counted, you see that chain is 1 and then 2. We need to make 11 double crochets so that we have 12 stitches in total. It's very important that we have the correct number of stitches. You can always go back and count your stitches. We have our chain, which is 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll do 12 again in total, so 11 double crochets. If you have something like this, it's like a mistake, it's kind of sticking out. Crochet is very forgiving. You can pull and try again. Let's go back and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and that chain counts as 12. Again, very important that we have 12 stitches here. We'll slip stitch in this first chain. So I'm going to go from the back, pull up a loop and pull it through so that we close this circle with your scissors. Leave a tail, pull through. Take your yellow color and make a slip knot. Then let's grab this circle, and I'm going to start the opposite of where I ended the last round. So I'll just turn and go directly. If you go to the back of your work, I'm just going directly diagonal from where I started. I'm going to put my crochet hook underneath a stitch. That's 2. There's a front and the back of a stitch. Grab this slip knot. I'll need to tighten it up a bit here. Can't be too loose. I'll pull it to the front. And then we've done this before. I'll chain 4 stitches. This is the height that our flower petals will be. From here, 2 double crochets in this same exact stitch. Yarn over, we've done this before. Put your crochet hook through, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. You may have to physically move your stitches over. Let's add another one. Yarn over, yarn over. So now you've made your first petal. From here, chain 2, 1, 2. Then we're going to add 3 double crochets to every stitch going around, chaining 2 stitches in between. You've done 3 double crochets, chain 2, and continue on. When you finish that last petal, before moving on, count your stitches. I'll count in clusters of 3. So this first cluster is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. You should have 12 in total. Chain 2, then slip stitch. Grab your scissors. Take color number 3 and make a slip knot. And just like before, we'll add that color in a space. These 3 double crochets are a cluster. We won't crochet in between this cluster. These cluster will be treated as one. So there's a space before and after, but not in between. Choose whichever space that you like. Pull your yarn through, tighten up this slip knot. From here, let's add 4 chains. Add 2 double crochets in that same space. Then we'll chain just 1 and add 3 double crochets in the next space, not in between the flower petals, but on the outsides. Add 3 double crochets. This is the start of the pattern that we'll do. Chain 1. The next space, add 3 double crochets. We're making the one side of our square. In the next stitch, we'll start with a corner. Chain 1, and let's make a corner. You'll do the same thing you just did, add 3 double crochets to the next space. To make a corner, chain 3 stitches. And then, in that same space, add 3 more double crochets. If you can envision it, you've just made a corner. It's hard to see, but you made a side of your square and then we made a corner. So now, starting the pattern over, we'll chain 3 in the next space, we'll chain 3 in the next space, and then we'll make a corner. Chain 1 first, and then let's start 3 double crochets. Chain 1, 3 double crochets, making the top side of the square. Chain 1, and then let's start with a corner. Remember, 3 double crochets. Then to make it a corner, chain 3. And in that same space, 3 double crochets. chain 1, and let's look at what we've created so far. Now we have a half done square here, and it doesn't look completely square because we're not all the way done, but we have a bottom half, corner, side, corner. Now let's continue on. As you get to the end, you'll notice you have 1, 2, 3 corners. We need to make a corner here. We'll chain 1. And where we started, let's make 3 double crochets. To make it a corner, we need to connect these 2 sets with 3 chains. 1, 2, 3, and a slip stitch. Then you can cut your work and pull through. Leave a comment below if something helped you out, help this crochet community.